Itva he Guru, Itva he Guru. Yantee Yantee Jagdutpati Adakitva Brahmadetrasha Guru Itva he Guru Itva he Itva he Guru, Itva he Guru. Yantee Jagdutpati Adakitva Brahmadetrasha Guru Itva he Guru Itva he Guru Itva he Guru Itva he Guru. Yantee Jagdutpati Adakitva Brahmadetrasha Guru Itva he Guru Itva he Guru Itva he Guru Itva he
All right, everyone, welcome. Welcome to today's Kundalini yoga class. My name is Jules, and today we're going to be doing 75 minutes of Kundalini yoga. So if you've never done Kundalini yoga before, and this is your first time, I invite you to just allow yourself to have an experience. This type of yoga is called a Raj yoga. Raj meaning royalty. And for a long time, it was kept under wraps. It was secret and people couldn't access it. And it was believed that it was just too powerful for the normal person to go ahead and receive. It was also used as a tool to strengthen armies. This type of yoga was used as a tool to strengthen armies. So allow yourself to have an experience today. There are maybe some bits of this practice that you might find a little bit odd. If you come up against that, just ask yourself the question, why is it an issue being silly sometimes? Why is it a problem to be silly sometimes? Why is it a problem for me to explore this other arena or this other piece of my life that I maybe don't normally explore, which is being silly, being maybe more natural and coming into tune with the natural way of being. Nature is not perfect. Neither are you. So today we have a class that is specifically designed to support you in releasing stress and alchemizing stress. So we have a Kriya today. A Kriya is a set of movements in Kundalini yoga. So you'll take 2 to 3 movements, they'll bring them together and we'll call it a Kriya. Sometimes there can be a Kriya that's one movement on its own. We're not going to be doing any of those today, but sometimes you may come across something that is one movement and it's called a Kriya. And you'll be like, well, Jules told me that a Kriya is a set of movements. it changes depending on where you're at and what you're practicing. And we'll also do a meditation. The meditation will have an active breathwork exercise. So Kundalini yoga helps us to move the body. It's an energetic activation, helps us to move the body, move the breath, and connect to our sound current. How you speak and what it is that you say and the way that your voice sounds speaks volumes about you. And in the subtle realms, which is what we're working in a Kundalini yoga class, we're working those subtle energy realms. We're able to clean up those subtle realms so that when you stand in your power, when you speak to people, when you listen to your own voice, you're able to receive the truth of who you are, not who you are plus all of your trauma on top of it. All right, so the way that we start a Kundalini yoga class is something called tuning in. We're going to tune in 3 times. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. You can listen to me, tune in, or you can join me in your own space. If you're like, oh, I kind of want to chant with her, maybe just allow yourself to whisper it, just to feel the words inside of your mouth. This practice helps us to activate the different energy points on the body. And we have a ton of meridian points on the top of our mouth, on the arch of your mouth. I don't think that that's what it's called, but the top of your mouth has a ton of meridian points. So when you speak, you're hitting those meridian points. And when you tune in, it allows you to hit the specific meridian points that helps you to come in alignment and receive the greatness of this class. All right. So Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. We'll say that 3 times. And then we'll tune in with something called the protection mantra. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Guru De Ve Name. We'll say this 3 times as well. You can join me or you can just listen in your own space. So we'll go ahead and get started, sitting up nice and tall, closing the eyes and rubbing the palms of the hands together. And just begin to feel the heat building in between the hands. Beautiful. And we're going to inhale, press the palms into one another. And exhale, roll the shoulders down and back away from the ears. Sitting up nice and tall. Bringing the spine, visualizing the spine, bringing it into your mind's eye now. And as you visualize the spine, I want you to begin from the sacrum, the bottom of the spine, the tailbone, all the way up to the top of your head. I want you to stack each vertebra on top of the other. So you're visually seeing this with your mind's eye, but you're also physically doing it in your body at the same time. So we're bringing to mind the visual of our spine. And as we stack the vertebra on top of one another inside of our mind's eye, we also feel the vertebra of our physical spine come a little bit taller. Beautiful. And you're going to inhale in through the nose and out of the mouth. Inhale. And exhale, side out. Beautiful. And we're going to inhale now to tune in 3 times. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Guru Dev Namo. Om Guru Re Na. And inhale in through the nose. Suspend the breath in the body. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to squeeze the navel point in toward the center line of the body. And exhale. And inhale for the protection mantra. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Sadgure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Sadgure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Sadgure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Inhale. Biggest inhale of the day. We're going to press the tip of the tongue at the roof of the mouth. Sit up nice and tall. Extend the side bodies. Really grow the torso long. Hold the breath in. Hold the breath in. And exhale out of the mouth. Beautiful. And you can release the palms. You can shake out the hands, maybe shake out the shoulders. Bring the hands onto your thighs just for a moment and rub them back and forth on your thighs. And take a moment, close your eyes and ask yourself the question, what does it feel like to be me right now? What does it feel like to be me right now? And can you just receive it? Whatever it is, first thought, best thought. Beautiful. All right, and whenever you're ready, you can flutter open the eyes and we'll get into our first set for today. This is a little warm-up set. It's called the Meridian Set. You're gonna do each exercise for about 1 minute, and then we'll move into the next exercise. We're going to move into each exercise pretty rapidly, so just follow along with what I'm doing. I'm going to do this one with you, all right? So the first one that we're going to do, sitting up nice and tall, is you're going to hit your forearms, your wrists, and your elbows together. That's it. Just hit them. All right. And find your own rhythm here, hitting your forearms, wrists, and elbows together. Beautiful. You can close your eyes if you'd like. So this set is meant to help you activate and turn on all of the main meridian points in the channel, in the body. And the meridian points are the channels of energy, where energy runs through your body, like train tracks all throughout your body. Beautiful. And the last few rotations here in this part of the exercise. Beautiful. And now we're going to take our hands, we're going to wrap your thumbs into your fists. You're going to place the thumbs on either side of your navel point. We're going to gallop like so. That's it. So thumbs inside of the fist, galloping. Activating the meridian points around your navel. Just breathing, feeling into your body. Beautiful. Keep moving. You're here for about 30 more seconds. Beautiful. And last few rotations of this portion. Okay, and keeping the hands in the fists, we're gonna inhale the hands up onto the shoulders and exhale them down. You're inhaling them up your chest, exhaling down to the thighs. Inhale up, exhale down. And we're hitting the chest, hitting the thighs. Chest, thighs. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Continue at your own pace, your own rhythm. You're connecting the breath to the movement. See if you can make the movement even more powerful, even more strong. Don't hurt yourself here. A few more. This section. Inhale up, exhale down. Last one. Beautiful. And now we're gonna clap our hands in front of the face, and then in a fist, we're gonna hit our opposite shoulder. So clap in front of the face, hit on the opposite shoulder. Clap in front of the face, cross. Clap, cross. Clap, cross. Beautiful. Clap, cross. Clap, cross. You can alternate which finger or which arm goes on top. So I alternate left and right. Few more. This section, this portion of the exercise. Last one. Beautiful. Now we're going to take the hands, we're bringing them into karate chop hands. The pinky side is down. We're going to karate chop the back of our neck. And that's it. And begin. Just karate chopping the back of the neck. Finding a rhythm, finding a pace that feels really good for you. Maybe it's slower than me. Maybe it's faster than me. Really own your own story, own your own experience here. Allow yourself to have the experience. We're here for about 10 more seconds. Beautiful, and you can release. We're gonna take the hands, we're gonna clap them again, but this time we're gonna press them up on our cheekbones. So we're clapping and just pressing up on the cheekbones. Clap, press, clap, press, that's it. About 10 more seconds here. Beautiful, and you can stop. We're gonna do the last section. We're clapping our hands, we're hitting the sides of our ribs with our chicken wing. Clap, hit, clap, hit. That's it. Beautiful. You're here for about 10 more seconds. And last one. And go ahead and drop your hands onto your knees. Take a nice inhale in through the nose. And hold the inhale inside of the body. And exhale. Beautiful. And now taking a moment, checking in with yourself. Asking yourself, how does it feel to be me now? How does it feel to be me now? And notice if there's any subtle shifts since you last asked that question. And we're just taking notice. And whenever you're ready, you can flutter open the eyes, come arriving back into the room. So we're going to move into the Kriya for today. The Kriya for today is 3 different movements, and they're going to each be 11 minutes each. And that might feel like a long time for y'all. I invite you to just not think about the amount of time that it is, but I'm just letting you know. And just trust that I'll bring you out of it when you're complete. So really be in the moment. That's the benefit of being led through these practices with a teacher, is that it allows you to really be in the moment. Doing it on your own, you have your stopwatch and you're really trying to coordinate all of that, and it can just be way more complicated than it needs to be, right? So thank a teacher today. All right, so this Kriya is called Pittra Kriya, and it's to help you to drop into the parasympathetic nervous system. And this Kriya is specifically created, or it was shared with the intention to help this generation, help this time on the earth, help this Aquarian age to learn how to manage stress, right? So as you experience this today, just allow yourself to have your own experience, but really see, like, how is this releasing my stress? Is it releasing my stress? Is there something else that I could be doing that could be releasing my stress better? Is it not releasing my stress because I'm thinking about it too much? Can I just be in the experience, right? So just be in the experience. Some of what we are going to do in this Kriya might be a little bit weird to you. Get beyond weird. There's so much more of life to discover when you get beyond like letting weird things stop you from experiencing life. All right, so 3 different movements, and each one's going to be 11 minutes each. I'll walk you through each movement one at a time. All right, so we'll be here for 33 minutes. This is the big portion of the class today. So the first section, we're going to have our left hand on your heart center, left side of the body, feminine side of the body on the heart center. Right hand is going to be cupped in front of you. It says that the elbow is relaxed by your side, but you're creating a little cup with your hands. Like so, like that. That's it. The right hand is going to lift up and pass the ear as if you're splashing water over your shoulder. It says to feel the wind pass as the ear, feel the wind pass the ear as the hand moves toward the shoulder. So the wrist must cross the earlobe, it says. The hand must travel that far back. So you want the wrist to cross the earlobe as best as you can. So this is all we're doing for 11 minutes. This is where we're at. I'm going to play a track, and you're going to do this movement in your space. And you can close your eyes. It says here that your eyes can be focused on the tip of the nose. When you focus your eyes on the tip of the nose, you're activating you're activating the vagus nerve, which is the biggest nerve in the body. The biggest nerve in the body that connects the head, the heart, and the stomach, your 3 brains. All right. So looking at the tip of the nose will activate that vagus nerve. And if you want, you can just close your eyes, but this is the movement. This is where we're at. Beautiful. And continuing the movement at your own pace and your own space, and allowing the music to support you, to hold you in this experience today. See if you can allow the movement to transport you back to an ancient time, perhaps when you've done this before in the past. Keeping the breath moving. Although the breath is not the focus of this portion of the Kriya, still want to keep the breath moving, long, deep breathing. Really allow yourself to just get into the movement without having to think about it much. And keep the movement. Allow yourself to become one with the trance of the movement. Clearing out the right side of the body. Clearing out the auric space of the right side of the body. The masculine side of the body. The side of us that's on overdrive. It's said that this part of the Kriya is to help you to balance your glandular system. You have glands in your body, and if they're not secreting properly, your mind and the way that you are thinking is going to be off. The glandular system is being activated in this first portion of this Kriya. The way that you can verify this for yourself in your own experience is my glandular system secreting. How does it feel inside of your mouth right now? Is it dry? Or do you feel the salivation, the salivary glands working? That's how you know. Beautiful, and you're over halfway here in this movement. See if you can begin to imagine water in your hands and really feeling it splash over your body. Beautiful, and keep the movement going. Keep the breath moving. Allow yourself to be in the trance of the movement. Yogi Bhajan says that this exercise will hit the kidney energy, that detox energy. Start working with the adrenals and the whole system in the body. The lungs, the central line, your hip area, your pelvic bone area. Going to affect your whole body, and you'll become very relaxed. Do it with a rhythm, and do it with devotion, and just do it to get rid of this stress. Get rid of this mental and physical tension. Remember that you are vitality. You are a soul. You are a human being. You are your vitality. When you get rid of your tension, when you get rid of your stress, the stress that you created for yourself, you are fine. This is just allowing us to energetically take out the trash, take out the garbage. We don't want to live in a house with garbage that's been sitting there for weeks or days even. We want to take out the trash of our body, our energetic body. We have to take out the trash here. Beautiful, and keep moving. We have about 1 more minute here. Beautiful. You're going to inhale and you're going to stretch the hand as far back as you can. You're going to suspend the breath, hold the breath in. And exhale. Inhale, we're going to scoop again. And then hold the hand behind, hold the breath in. Tip of the tongue at the roof of the mouth. And exhale. Beautiful. Last one. Scoop, hold it back. Hold the breath in the body, tip of the tongue at the roof of the mouth. And exhale. Beautiful. All right, and we're going to come into the next section of this Kriya. We have 3 sections. This is part 2. You're going to come into Shuni Mudra. Shuni Mudra is the thumb covering your ring finger, like so. Or no, the middle finger, excuse me. The middle finger. Thumb covering the middle finger. It looks like this. All right, and we're going to keep this mudra on both of the hands. And you're going to flick away from you, like so. So the hands, the elbows, it says, should be touching your second rib. If you can't get that close in, that's okay. But your hands or your elbows are holding you here, and your finger is flicking like that. Middle finger underneath the thumb, Shunya Mudra. When we're doing this, we're going to chant the mantra HUD. HUD is spelled H-A-R. HUD. The R sound, you want to stop at the top of the mouth. HUD. Like so. So it sounds like a D, but it's actually an R. HUD. 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 That's all we're doing in this section. HUD. 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 Beautiful. Just continue in your own rhythm and your own pace, finding your own mantra. HUD. 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 turn, 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 had, 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 had. Inhale. Continue to flick the fingers, hold the breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Suspend the breath, continue to flick the fingers. Cannon fire out of the mouth. Beautiful. Inhale. Suspend the breath, flick the fingers. And inhale and exhale, excuse me, out of the mouth. Beautiful. All right, good job. Moving into the last exercise. So we're also going to be chanting HUD in this last portion as well. When you chant the mantra, chant it from your navel point. See if you can make the sound come from that place. That when you're chanting the HUD in, the navel point will come in toward the midline of the body. All right, so the arms are going to be out in a V. This is going to be the most difficult part of the Kriya. You can do it. The arms are going to be out in a V about 15 degrees above the shoulder. It's called Superman pose. Hands are flat and facing down. And we're going to cross them over one another. And we're just going to say HUD as they cross over. HUD, HUD. And you alternatively cross the arms over one another. So left on top, right on top. HUD, 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 HUD. Beautiful. Eyes are at the tip of the nose or they're closed. And go ahead and continue the mantra in your own space. HUD, 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 HUD. Continue the mantra. If you need to put your arms down, you're going to continue the mantra. That's the most important part. However, let's try to challenge ourselves to not put the arms down as best as we can. So if you need to take a moment and break the arms down, you can go ahead and do that. But know that you can reach a point if you just keep moving through it and you fight back past that resistance that says stop, you'll reach a point where it just starts to feel really blissful. And if you can't reach that point today, that's okay. You'll still have a beautiful experience and you'll still get the effects of the Kriya, all right? But keep the mantra moving. If you need to put the arms down, keep the mantra moving. HUD, 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 HUD. Keep the mantra moving. See if it's possible for you to keep the movement going. Notice the tension that you're holding in your body and see if you can release the tension in your body, just with the intention of the awareness. All right, let me release the tension in my shoulders. I know that I'm building up tension in my shoulders as I do this movement, but I also have the ability to release it at the same time. So I can build up tension and release it, and it can be a circular motion of movement, of energy in my body. And that's what this Kriya is showing us how to do, right? So notice where you feel tense in your body. And as you move through the mantra and you move through the movement, see if you can release the tension, knowing it will build right back up, but you can go ahead and release it consciously. All right, continue to move, breath with the movement or mantra with the movement. HUD, 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 HUD. You're about halfway there now. HUD, 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 Pud, 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 pud. Continue the mantra, continue the movement. I know that most of you who are here with me live right now are not on video, and that's okay. But if you were, how would that change how you're doing the Kriya right now? Right? If you were watching the replay and you were to say, somebody's watching me do this, how would that change the way that you're doing the Kriya right now? Right? Someone's always watching, and that person is you. So this is our opportunity to really build trust with ourselves. All right? Continue the movement, continue the mantra. Pud, 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 pud. Release the tension. Allow your body to become one with alchemy, right? When you create tension in your body and you release it, you become the embodiment of alchemy. So allow yourself to do that now. We're only here for a few more minutes. We're only here for a few more minutes. You can do it. Pud, 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 pud. See if you can get power from the sound of your voice. If you can get power from the mantra as you're saying it in your own space. Pud, 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 pud. If that can give you strength to keep going. When you're like, I just really want to put my arms down. Can you get the power from the sound of your voice? Just take it a little bit, little bits. Pud, 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 pud. Arms are straight, and we're alternating the arms in front of one another. So the elbows are straight, the hands are facing down toward the ground, moving the breath with the mantra. Pud, 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 pud. All right, we're here for 2 more minutes. Continue. Pud, 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 pud. Conjure up that warrior spirit, that royalty within. Pud, 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 pud. The ancient part of you that has already done this before and has done it many, many times over many, many lifetimes. Pud, 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 pud. Bring strength from that place. Pud, pud, deep within. You're going to have to conjure it from within. These last 2 minutes, you can do it. Pud, 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 hud, 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 hud. Inhale, keep the arms moving. Inhale, hold the breath in. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, keep the arms moving. Hold the breath in. Exhale out of the mouth, cannon fire out. Beautiful. Inhale, last one. Keep the arms moving. Hold the breath in. And exhale out of the mouth. Beautiful. You can release the arms down. Bring the hands onto your knees and just drop into your body for a moment. Slowing down the breath. Beautiful. Lengthening the exhales out long. You're going to come to lying down on your back. Do a little integration moment. We're going to listen to the gong. The gong helps you to reorganize the cells that are in your body. So if you've never listened to the gong before, just allow yourself to have this experience of the gong. So getting yourself nice and cozy, laying down, taking a nice deep breath in, breathing that breath all the way down to the tips of your toes. And exhaling out of the mouth, allowing the body to soften and become heavy and become one with the floor. Enjoy your integration. And taking a nice full deep breath into the body. And exhaling it out of the mouth. Beautiful. You can do a little good morning stretch, reaching the arms up and overhead. You can point the toes away from the face. Inhale. And exhale, bringing the knees into your chest. I want you to give yourself a nice big hug. And offer yourself some words of affirmation here, even if it feels lame, okay? Treat it like words that you can grow into, like a hand-me-down coat that somebody gave you. I am beautiful. I am strong. I am powerful. Whatever feels real and true to you, even if it's something that you're growing into, can you offer that to yourself right now when you're giving yourself a nice big hug? Beautiful. All right, and you can rock from side to side on the lower back just a little, and pick a side, any side that you prefer, and you're going to roll over onto your side and press yourself up to a seated position. All right, we're going to end class today with a meditation. So the difference in some Kundalini yoga classes is that we do the integration or the Shavasana in the middle. So that's what we did today. So this meditation that we're doing today is called Tattva, balance beyond stress and duality. The tattvas are the elements. The elements are what help us to create our experience. They're what come together to create physical reality. They also introduce us to duality. So we have the highest expression of fire and we have a low expression of fire. We have a high expression of air and we have a low expression of air, so on and so forth. All right, I wish I had more time to go into my elemental wisdom, but we don't have that much time left. So we're going to take our hands, we're bringing the fingertips like so, like that. And the chin is going to be tucked just slightly. You're going to be pulling the chin back. So you're creating a nice long neck. You might get a little like a double chin action going on there, but just love yourself through it, okay? All right, so the hands are like so, and we're just resting the shoulders here. And that's it. The eyes are going to be at the tip of the nose or closed if you'd like. You're going to inhale in through your nose. Nice big inhale. And we're going to exhale through the rounded mouth in 8 equal strokes. So it's going to look like this. We're going to inhale and exhale through the mouth. With each exhale, with each stroke that I release out of my body, I'm pulling the navel in toward my body. So it looks like this. One more time. Inhaling. And exhaling 8 equal strokes. And that's it. The eyes can be closed or looking at the tip of the nose. The mudra is right here at your heart center. And we're just breathing in nice and long and exhaling in 8 equal strokes. That's it. Inhale. Hold the breath in the body. Press the tip of the tongue at the roof of the mouth. Exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath. Shake the hands. And exhale. Beautiful. And maybe you want to shake the rest of the body. We just moved a lot of energy here today. I hope that you're feeling beautiful and bright, and just a lot more chi is moving through your body now. These practices, when you come to them, it's important to recognize like what certain practices do for us. And it's also important to recognize what certain practices do for you on an individual level. So if you found something today in the class that you were like, that is my thing, keep doing that thing. You don't need to keep looking and looking and looking and searching for a tool when you already have one that works right in front of you, right? And the intention of Kundalini Yoga is to give you more chi. It's to give you more chi so that you can deal with life. When you have more chi, you have more choices, right? So the breath in the fourth way of teaching spirituality. It's a sect of spirituality. The breath is considered the shock that wakes you up to life, right? So taking a moment every day, even just to consciously breathe, even if it's one breath that you did consciously, that's going to make your aura brighter. Just thinking about the breath turns your electromagnetic field on, just thinking about it. That's it. All right. So ending class today, we'll bring our hands together, but bringing the palms back and forth, creating a little bit of heat. Inhaling, pressing the palms into one another. And exhaling, rolling the shoulders down and back away from the ears. And we end Kundalini Yoga classes with a prayer. It's called the Long Time Sun. I'm going to say the prayer to you. If you know the prayer, you can also say it to yourself in your space, but just receive it. May the long time sun shine upon you. May all love surround you, and may the pure light within you guide your way on. Bringing the hands up to the third eye point, inhaling nice and deep, and exhaling in loving gratitude and reverence for Mother Earth. Sitting back up, bringing the hands to our heart center and inhaling for 3 long chants of Sat Nam. Sat Nam is my truth, is my identity, and I honor your truth, and I honor that many truths exist on this earth at one time. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Feeling the truth reverberating in your body through every cell, recognizing your truth, holding your truth, and honoring and respecting the truths of everyone that comes into contact with you in life. This is you being a divine being. Thank you, thank you, thank you for doing this work today. This was your first time doing Kundalini Yoga. I would love to hear about it. I would love to hear if you've ever done this Kriya before and what you experienced. If you're in my community, please hop into the Slack and share what this experience was like for you. If you're in the community and you have not hopped in on all of the things that are happening in the community, I would love to see you there. I would love to hear from you. I would love to feel you there. We are module 6 of the Peace of Mind program, and this is one of my signature programs. It's going to be a requirement for people to work with me one-on-one. This program is to help you to rediscover and reignite the feminine essence within you. So it's all about relaying with that feminine part of us and learning how to integrate her into our lives so that we can stand tall like a strong human, a human being, right? That light being, human being, the lightness, that part, it comes from being able to go into the depths of our soul and respect the parts of us that are maybe darker, right? The feminine is more of a dark, a dark energy, but it's a beautiful energy and it's here to support us. So we're in that right now. If you'd like to join the community, it's $33 a month to join. We have one embodiment exercise a month. We have a Q&A, and you also get all of the goodies and little surprises from me as things move on. When Peace of Mind is done, we're moving into a program called In the Flow. And In the Flow is all about money, resources, and being able to be a good manager of your resources. So money, time, and energy. And I'm super excited about that. It's going to be a little bit more of like a masculine energy program, the In the Flow program. So if you want to get information about that, please let me know. And lastly, tomorrow, the landing page for the Arkansas Retreat 4.0, which is wild. I think this is going to be the last one. Other places in the world are calling me to bring people to activate, to meditate there. In Arkansas, we do Kundalini yoga. It's purely based in Kundalini yoga. So you'll get the opportunity to do Kundalini yoga with me in person. You'll also get the opportunity to dig for crystals at the largest crystal quartz mineral deposit in the world, which is in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Hillary, who's here today, she came with us on the last experience. If you have any questions about the experience, you can ask me or you can ask her. She's also in the Slack. We have 4 nights, 5 days in Arkansas, digging for crystals, hanging out together, talking about our dreams, creating chi in our body, and just enjoying nature and coming back to the essential being, the essential part of us. And this retreat is all women, so it's also an opportunity for you to connect with women and to just touch into those motherhood, sisterhood wounds and strengthen them, not make them worse, but like get an opportunity for you to work your muscle in that arena, because women, we need each other. So if you have a problem with women, you're going to have a lot of problems with yourself, right? So if any of these things interest you, please let me know. I am here in full support. I am here in service. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one, we have that also available. And we have one-on-one sessions. You can always book a one-on-one session on my website. You go to theintuitor.com/book-online. book-online. All right. Okay, so that's all we have for today. Thank you for being here with me. I really appreciate it. We have module 7 of Peace of Mind tomorrow, so I'm really excited for that. And we're just going to keep moving and grooving, doing the God's great work. You're welcome, Linda. Thank you for being here. We'll see you later. You all enjoy the rest of your day, and take a moment today to review May. How did May go for you? What did you learn? What was something that you can celebrate? If you're in the community, I will be sharing my hindsight visioning exercise in May, which is essentially me sharing about all the things I'm celebrating, all of the things that I've learned, and what I'd like to do moving forward, knowing what I know now from what I learned in May. So the feminine part of us is the part of us that allows us to look back in hindsight and see all the wisdom that is there. Right? So if you feel resistance to looking back and all you want to do is look forward, this is something to be mindful of, because you are not who you're going to be. You are who you have been and who you are right now. Who you are going to be is just a projection of your mind, right? So you want to be a good person. You want to walk through life with strength and with grace. Look back in hindsight. How did this month go? How have the last 3 months of this year gone, right? And be brave enough to do that, because there's stuff to celebrate, just like there's things to learn, right? So sometimes when we look back in hindsight, all we're doing is focusing on all the things that we need to learn and feeling bad about ourselves. but there's always something to celebrate. So maybe start with the list of all the things I have to celebrate from May, okay? And look out on your email and all of the places for the landing page for the retreat. The landing page for In the Flow is already up. If you'd like to join In the Flow and you are in Peace of Mind now, I have a special offer for you. So send me a text and I'll get you the offer so that you can check that out. All right. Okay. I never know how to end these things, so I'm just going to go now. I'm sending you all love. Bye, 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 bye.